I believe the theory of continental drift is completely wrong. After 1,209,600 seconds of research, I found that in ancient times, the entire Earth was originally seven massive mountains, similar to Olympus Mons on Mars. Some people may question why there are similar plants on two different continents. Actually, it is because ancient birds, just like modern ones, migrated back and forth every year, and these trees grew due to their migration. I have 2 points to refute the continental drift theory. First, as we all know, each continent is not suspended underneath. Instead, it is connected to the seabed, and the terrain has already been fixed. How could it possibly move? That's totally absurd. Second, everyone can imagine the sea areas around coastal cities. When we swim into the sea, the farther we go, the deeper we sink. Doesn't that look like a mountain? Every time we sink more than 10 meters, there may be a new flat area progressing gradually. If we draw a cross-sectional view of it, we will find it looks like a staircase. The deepest point we know of is over 10,000 meters. Although it is much smaller than Olympus Mons, it would still be an extremely huge mountain if all the seawater were drained. Try to imagine a model of the Earth with all seawater removed. I think this is very reasonable and credible. In ancient times, there was a super heavy rain that lasted for tens of thousands of years. It was this rain that gradually formed the oceans we are familiar with today, and later led to the Cambrian explosion of life. The original lakes on Earth back then are now the lakes in the sea. Everything in the world follows regular patterns and will not do absurd things. The theory of continental drift claims that there was a single supercontinent connected as one in ancient times. Isn't that absurd? Land accounts for only 29% of the Earth, which means less than 1/3 of the Earth's surface is land, floating on the ocean. That's absurd and completely contradicts my first point. Land is not suspended at all, which is totally unreasonable. Even if there is crustal movement, can it guarantee the same direction of movement every year? We have no way of knowing whether this is true or false. Everything follows rules, and the universe could never create such a landmass. Therefore, I think it is truly reasonable that the Earth is composed of 7 mountains, which I named the Earth Mountain Theory. If you are interested in my research report, you can follow me. I will continue to present things you don't know about the world. I know a lot of things.